what were your impressions and thoughts on this week's activity?
This week's activity was really enlightening and educational, and the fact that it was hands-on training, it gave us new coaches, the ability to and the knowledge to be able to train new athletes into the sport of weightlifting. It's a whole new world that has been opened to us, and I am really excited to go back and get our athletes up and running.
When you look at what we're doing here in terms of being able to collaborate Guyanese, Jamaicans, Barbadians, how crucial is that in really helping kickstart and drive the sport in the Caribbean?
I think it's going to augur well for the Caribbean, and for us to have regional championships among the Caribbean islands, because there are some Caribbean islands that are not as advanced as Barbados, but then we're all starting on the same level, on a level playing field, so we are all growing together. And I think it's going to do us well for us to continue collaborating with each other to further the sport in the region.
And for some reason, of course, basically starting from the ground up, what are the plans immediately to getting things started?
For us immediately is to try to get the Ministry of Education on board, whereas we can go into the schools and introduce the sport in the secondary schools and maybe even the primary schools, but also to get other persons involved in the sport. We may have a St. Lucia strongman just to encourage people and just to sell the sport to persons who may not be aware that the sport can be done on the island and is being introduced on the island. So to introduce the sport, we're going to have maybe a strongman competition, and further than that, the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Youth and Sports, to get the sport into the secondary schools so we can get younger persons involved in the sport, giving us the opportunity for us to get medals.
One of the things that's been discussed, of course, is the possibility of starting a national gym. How is that going to support the other sports?
That is definitely going to support the other sport, because every sporting discipline needs a certain level of weight training. So if we have a national gym where all disciplines can come in and train, footballers, cricketers, all disciplines can come and do their weight training, it is going to augur well for us nationally, and we will have more medals.